The question says arrange the compounds of each set in order of reactivity towards SN2 displacement. Okay, towards SN2 displacement. The reactivity order of alkyl halide towards SN2 reaction we have learned. Primary alkyl halide. Primary alkyl halide is more reactive than secondary alkyl halide, and secondary alkyl halide is more reactive than tertiary alkyl halide. Okay, this is the order we follow. Okay, in SN2 reaction we consider steric hindrance. That's why primary alkyl halide is having a less steric hindrance and participates in the reaction at the faster rate. Okay, so you can see these compounds are given there. First of all, we write down the chemical formula and then we identify whether the primary, secondary or tertiary alkyl halide are given there, and by following this order we can answer these questions. The important part is we must write the chemical formula. Okay, first part we have the first part. The first it says that 2 bromo 2 methyl butane is there. This is the parent chain. We have parent chain butane. So 1 2 3 4 is there, 4 carbon butane. It says 2 bromo 2 methyl. So second carbon 2 methyl and 2 bromo is there. Okay, we can write this kind of structure, making sense. You can see what kind of alkyl halide is there. This bromine is attached to the carbon which is connected to 3 other carbon. You can see this carbon. You can see Br is attached to the carbon which is connected to 3 other carbon. First, you can see first carbon, second carbon, third carbon. Hence we can say this is your tertiary alkyl halide. Okay, tertiary alkyl halide. Next we have 1 bromopentane is there. So you can see C and 1 bromo is there. So you can see Br is connected to a carbon which is connected to only 1 carbon. You can see this carbon is there but it is connected to only 1 carbon. We can say this is what primary alkyl halide is there. Very interesting part. Next we have a 2 bromopentane is there. You can see 2 bromopentane, 5 carbon are there in the parent chain, 1 2 3 4 and it is 5 with the 2 bromo. So we can see we attach Br to the second carbon. 1 bromopentane, 2 bromopentane, and this is what 2 bromo 2 chloro butane is there. Now identify. You can see Br is attached to a carbon which is connected to 2 other carbon. Hence we can say this is secondary alkyl halide. Okay, answer is ready. Primary alkyl halide is more reactive than secondary alkyl halide. Secondary alkyl halide is more reactive than tertiary alkyl halide. Based on that order towards SN2 chemical reaction. Okay, so you can write this is what we have. This is first one, this is the second one, and this is the third one is there. Okay, the first one is more, first one we can write first one is more reactive than second one, and second one is more reactive than third one. This is the order we have. Primary more than secondary, secondary more than tertiary. Move on to the second question. Second part we can say. You can see again we can draw the structure, it will be easier. 1 bromo 3 methyl butane is there. Okay, 1 bromo. Okay, second. So 1 bromo 3 methyl butane, parent chain we have butane. How many carbon? 4 carbon. C and C is there. Okay, it says 1 bromo. So we attach Br at the end. Then 3 methyl, 1 2 3 methyl group attached here. Now you can see this Br is attached to the carbon which is connected to only 1 carbon. You can see connected to only 1 carbon. This is your primary alkyl halide. Next one. We have 2 bromo 2 methyl butane. Again we are getting, I think, 2 bromo 2 methyl butane. Again we are getting the same compound. You can see C and this is what methyl and this is Br is there. So here we got a tertiary alkyl halide. Tertiary alkyl halide because this C is connected to 3 other carbon. Tertiary alkyl halide is there. And next we have 3 bromo 2 methyl butane. Okay, so we have C parent chain, 4 carbon. It says 3 bromo 2 methyl. So this is 2 methyl and 3 bromo is there. This is what we get. Okay, this is primary, this is tertiary. In this case you can see Br is attached to a carbon which is connected to 2 other carbon. You can see this carbon as well as this carbon. Hence we can say this is secondary alkyl halide. Okay, hence it is a secondary alkyl halide. We have 3 bromo 2-methyl butane is there. You can see primary is more reactive than secondary, secondary is more reactive than tertiary towards SN2 chemical reaction. Okay, so this is the first one, this is the second one, and this is the third one. This is the order we have. First one is more reactive than second one is more reactive than third one, like that. Okay, now move on to the next part. We can draw the structure again. We have third part is there. It says 1 bromobutane is there. Okay, how many carbon? 4 carbon, and attached Br at the end. Okay, next 1 bromo to 2-dimethyl propane is there. Okay, propane, how many carbons? 3 carbon are there. It says 1 bromo, so Br is attached at the end. It says 2,2-dimethyl, so 1 carbon to the second carbon. Here also 1 carbon is there. Anyway, it is looking like tertiary, but keep in mind Br is attached to the carbon which is connected to only 1 carbon. Keep in mind this is a quaternary carbon. Okay, but this carbon is connected to only this carbon, hence it is a primary. It is a primary alkyl halide. In this case also you can see this Br is connected to only 1 carbon. This is primary alkyl halide. 2 primary alkyl halide are there. Okay, next 1 bromo 2-methyl butane. C and C. Okay, 1 bromo. Okay, this is going to be quite interesting. 1 bromo. Okay, 1 bromo. It says 2-methyl butane is there. 2-methyl. So you can see we can attach here. 1 bromo 2-methyl butane. 1 bromo 2-methyl and butane is there. Okay, what about this one? This carbon is there and it is connected to only 1 carbon. This is also primary alkyl halide. Okay, next one. 1 bromo 3-methyl butane is there. 1 bromo 3-methyl butane. So butane, how many carbon? 4 carbon are there. And then 3-methyl 1 bromo. Br is attached here. Okay, 3-methyl 1, 2, 3. 3-methyl is there. Okay. If you look at here, you can see this is also going to be primary alkyl halide. All are primary alkyl halide because 1 bromo, here also 1 bromo, here also 1 bromo, here also 1 bromo is there. All are primary alkyl halide. Now we can number it. This is a we have first one, this is the second one, this is the third one, and this is the fourth one is there. In SN2 chemical reaction, we keep in mind the steric hindrance. If steric hindrance is very high, then rate of reaction will be very slow. Okay, steric hindrance if it is less, then rate of reaction will be very high in case of SN2 chemical reaction, nucleophilic substitution reaction. Straight chain is there is no problem. So you can see primary alkyl halide, first one is highly reactive towards SN2 chemical reaction. Okay. Now you can see, pay attention carefully. This is first carbon to which halogen is attached. This is also first carbon to which halogen is attached. Same environment. This is also first carbon to which halogen is attached. I move on to the next carbon, second carbon. From the halogen, second carbon, fully crowded is there. Okay, and you can see from this carbon, second carbon, this is crowded is there. But if I go this side, you can see second carbon, it is not crowded. Okay, it is not crowded. Okay, in this case branching is there. This is the first carbon, this is the second carbon, this is the first carbon, this is the second carbon, this is the first carbon, and this is the second carbon to which this is the second carbon, you can see with respect to Br position. Okay, so you can second carbon highly branched, the second carbon in this case branch is there, but in this case second carbon is not branched. You can see third carbon is branched. Then I can say fourth one is more reactive. Fourth one. Okay, because in this case steric hindrance is in comparison to these two is less. Now we can go for second one, third one. Compare. In this case you can see second carbon is highly bulky. You can see carbon, carbon, carbon. In this case you can see this side carbon is not there. This is what second degree carbon, and sorry, okay, this is third degree carbon. This is quaternary carbon. Quaternary carbon is highly crowded. Okay, this is third degree carbon is less crowded in comparison to quaternary, because in this case you can see this carbon attached to, you can see all these three directions, you can see it is attached to carbon, and in this case it is connected to only these carbons from these two directions. This side we do not have the cloudiness. Okay, then we have the third one. We have the third one. In the last, you can see highly crowded bulky group is there, so that's why it will go to the last one. If bulky group is there, full crowdy alkyl groups are there, in that case rate of SN2 chemical reaction will be very slow. Okay, so you can see third part is quite interesting part. Why? Because all are primary alkyl halide, but situation in all cases is completely different. In this case less cloudy, in this case little branching is there, but it is starting from third carbon, and in this case in these two you can see branching is starting from the second carbon. So we can compare, this is highly branched, this is less branched, so it will be more reactive in comparison to the fourth one. If you like this video, please share and subscribe to the channel.